Then one Chinese lady who was traveling with us, she said, "Yes, Sadhguru, I worked in United Nations for 23 years. Only Indians ask questions, nobody else asks questions." And one Indian person who lives in United States stood up to ask a question. And the question went on for over 8 minutes. Question inside a question, inside a question, inside a question, like that. All the other, Indians are okay, but the rest of the people are, what kind of question is this? Then I said, see, this is an Indian issue. We've spent thousands of years asking questions and questions and questions. We can make a question itself an hour long. You just see Shiva came and he opened his mouth and his wife asked him a million questions. Krishna, after many years of waiting, obviously he couldn't talk to Arjuna for a long time, obviously. He chose an extreme moment of war. There he tries to teach him something, the guy asks him hundreds of questions. So, as I said earlier, this has been a land of seeking. But rest of the world, or not really rest of the world, certain part of the world took to commandments. This is it. If you say this is not it, you're dead, that's all. It's a very effective method. Yes. See, there are two ways of handling a question. Either you answer the question or kill the questioner. If I answer your question, you'll come up with one more question. But if I take care of you, there is no more question. So they adopted this methodology. Anybody who asks a question is dead. So after some time, the whole society feared to ask questions. See, people are very proudly talking about secret schools in Europe and secret schools in Middle East. Why were schools secret? Because you would be dead otherwise. Hello? Why is a school, a place of learning, a secret? Because if you learn something that I don't approve, you're dead. That's why. There are no secret schools in India. All kinds of things were done. In the same generation, all kinds of things were done, most unthinkable things were done, but as long as people are in pursuit, other people said, okay, we don't like that, so they kept away and they pursued something else. But there never was persecution because we created a culture of seeking, not of believing. The moment you believe something, see, we must understand this. The moment we believe something, let's say I believe something and you believe something else, both of us are friends and everything is fine, but when it really comes to the crux, I will kill you. Because I believe this is it and you believe that's it. So there is no way out of that. So, we are still in that mode, but one tremendous thing that's happening in the world is heavens are collapsing, If you… Yesterday I was with a group of nearly 9,000 people in Bangalore who were with me for 2-day program, and I just asked, how many of you believe you're going to heaven? Only about 5 hands went up in 9,000, okay? So, are you hell candidates, I asked them. They said, no. Oh, we don't know. Oh, in the previous generation if you'd asked this question, 80% of the hands would have gone up. So heavens are collapsing, which is a very good thing for seeking. Because heavens are collapsing means people… what heaven means is that there is a better place than this. This is a tragedy. This is the worst thing that human beings have been, trained to believe. The worst thing is there is a better place than this, so you can make a mess out of this and go there. You can make a hell out of yourself here and go to another heaven and live well forever, okay? What is there in heaven if you really look at it? Hindu heaven, food is very good. Really. In another heaven, there are those white-gowned ladies floating in the clouds. If you like that kind of ambience, you can go there. In another heaven, you will encounter virgin problems. If that's what you want, you can go there. But to go there, the basic quality is you must die. The qualification is you must be dead. And once you're dead, fortunately, we either burn you or bury you or cut you and feed you to the birds, depending on your culture. One significant thing, ecologically significant thing that everybody will do is put their bodies back into the earth. Very good thing to do, except Elon Musk. So you went to heaven, you don't have a body, you left your body here and went to heaven. Now what do you do with good food and virgins?
Namo Namo Shri Guru Paduka